Hey guys, Dirty Shizno725 here, and I got a tutorial for you today on Cinema 4D. I'm currently using Cinema 4D R11.5, I think that is it. Yeah, but this definitely will work on 12 and everything. It's quite easy. I'm going to be showing you guys today how to make a Rubik's Cube. It's not one that moves, I haven't figured out how to make one yet, but it's a way to make an easy Rubik's Cube. Okay. So the first part you're going to need is to make a cube by going to the cube button here. And once you have your first cube, click on fillet and put the radius to about 20, and that should get you a nice size. And now there's some weird banging downstairs. I don't know what it is. Anyways, yeah. You're not going to need any subdivisions or anything. It doesn't really matter. But now once you have your basic cube, you're going to want to go to placement and go to Y, position, go to Y, and go to 100. So it's laying right on the plane, so it's pretty much 0. Okay, now that you have your initial cube, you're going to want to hold Control and click down twice so you can make your first layer. Oh, sorry, one thing, you're going to want to go C on this. And before we move it, let's make a material so we don't have to place it on every single one. This is going to be the back end material, so let's just make a simple black. Now we're going to want to have just the color and the specular on, and plastic, because Rubik's Cubes are plastic. One second, excuse me. Okay, so then you're just going to want to drop it on the cube, and there we go. Now this cube, we're going to want to go onto the X position and move it 201. Now, the 201 is so we have a little bit of a gap in between it. Sorry if you heard any ruffling there. I was scratching my nose. And then the other one, you're going to want to move 402 on the x-axis. So we have just a little bit of a gap. And so, we can see it properly. So this is the very bottom layer. So we're going to actually put this into a group. And we're going to make 2 of these. And the first one is going to be on the z-axis. And I believe it's 201. Yep, 201 on the z-axis. And once again, 402. Now that we have the base, sorry if I'm going too fast for you here, but we've made this. Okay, so now we have the base. We're going to press Alt-G again to group it again. And now that we have this base, once again, we're going to make 2 copies of it by holding Control and clicking down, if I didn't say that earlier. Now, the first one, you're going to want to move to 301, because we already moved it up 100. And then we'll lay nicely on top of it. See? Just like that. And one more time, we're going to move it up to 502. So it's just adding 100 to the initial 402. And now we have your basic cube shape. Rubik's Cube shape. And it looks pretty good. Now, before anyone says you can use the cloner object, I found that the cloner object is harder to use because it actually only is 1 cube. So you can't have the fillet, because then you'd have to make separate sides, and it just gets really, really confusing. So this way, if you have individual cubes like this, then it makes it much easier. And to make it easier for yourself, label it. So this is the bottom row, and I'm guessing this one's the middle then. Mid, I spelled with 2 I's, I spelled it wrong, and top. And now what you're going to want to do is select every single one with so you're pretty much just gonna go around and select them all. Wait, Control A. There we go. We selected them all, and then we're gonna want to go to the blue, and that's not seeming to be working. Okay. Well, I was hoping we didn't have to do this, but I guess we're gonna have to make it the super long way. Group it all together again. Go to right-click and go to Unfold All. And now we have Unfold All. We just have to check pretty much every single cube by holding Shift. And I don't know another way we can do that. But so far, this is the only way I found that works. And once you have all the cubes like I have, you're going to want to go to this this thing here, I don't know. Oh, and if I didn't say earlier, once you made your first cube, hit C on your keyboard to make it editable. Okay, so now we've gone here, we're going to go and go to this thing, the live selection tool, and we're going to hit Shift and click on the faces of every single one. on all the sides. So, ooh. And if you mess up by clicking off, just Control V to go backwards. Yeah, can you leave in the comments if I'm going a little too fast or anything? I'm sorry that, you know, I'm kind of new to these, and I'm not really sure, you know, how well you guys are at Cinema 4D yet, or if you're just watching this for funsies. But yeah, just continue clicking on all of them. I could spend this time saying, you know, if you like the video, give it a like. If you didn't like the video, though, give it a dislike. See, I want your guys' feedback, you know, positive or negative. Okay, so once you clicked on every single one, make sure you don't go over to the edges, but you just want the sides. You're going to right-click, and you're going to go to Extrude. And now you're going to want to change the extrude offset to 2 meters, okay? Or whatever your conversions are. And now, as you can see, we have a little bit of lift off from here. Excuse me. And so we can see the colors a little bit better, and then, you know, adds more depth to it. Now what we're going to want to do is make 6 colors. So just make a color, then click Control and drag till we have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and the first color, this is on the basic Rubik's Cube. You can make your own colors if you wish. It can be red, blue, and I'm bringing it right to the corner to have the most extreme version of it. Red, blue, orange, yellow. This one is, yep, yellow. Green. Green. There's a nice green. I like that one. And white. Okay, once we have all the colors, now what we're going to want to do is select only the middle of every single one. And there's more scratching and banging downstairs. I don't like that. So yeah, we're just going to select the middle of every single one. Oh, wait, no, sorry, never mind. You're going to select the middle of one. Yeah, select the middle of one, and then drop a cube into it. Drop a color, any color. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Never mind. I am sorry. Okay, regard what I just said there. What you're going to want to do is go back to your moving, use the model tool, and you're going to want to select the one in the center, and then hit the side selection and drop it. And then go back to the model tool and do that for every single one, so we can have all the colors. And you're gonna when you go back to the editable, make sure you select the front side, so you're not making the whole block blue or whatever color you're using. And then yeah, this is kind of remedial and, you know, boring task, but it makes a really cool Rubik's Cube at the end, so I think that's worth it. Is that one right? Yep. Okay. And so as you can already see, we kind of have it's starting to come together. Yeah, what do you guys think about May 29th or May 21st? Huh? It's gonna happen, apparently. Actually, a funny story. I actually had a Christian guy come to my door this morning and knock on it, you know, spreading the word of Jesus and stuff, probably trying to save my soul. And I am not a religious person, and if you're religious, that's completely fine, you know, everyone's entitled to their own beliefs, but I just don't believe you should be pushing your religion upon me, because, you know, I'm not religious, and frankly, I find that kind of rude. I don't push not atheism, but I don't push my beliefs upon you, so you shouldn't push your beliefs upon me. But when I said no thank you and I'm an atheist, he's like, okay, and just walked away like a nice guy. You know, they looked at me funny. Okay, anyways, now that we have these center circles, we want to do the centers first, because just in case we, what's it called? Just in case you want to actually make it jumbled up. Now, for time's sake, I'm not going to jumble it up. I'm just going to make it look normal. So you're going to want to go back to the editable tool and select every one on one side. So right now we're doing the blue, and then you're going to want to go back to the face, and then once again select the face, and do that for every single one. And then we're going to go to blue. Yeah, this one's blue. Wait, let me see. If you continue to select every single one on the outside, I think you can just color it on the side and never have to select it again. Let's just try that out, for time's sake. Okay, we've selected every single one. Now we're gonna go back to this and select that, and that. And then we're going to drop, that one's red, so we're going to drop red into that. And no, it did not work. Okay. Never mind about that. Yeah, you're going to want to select the ones around it. And then you're going to want to go to live selection. And, not live, live selection. And then select all the ones around. Drop it. Check it. And it looks good. And blue looks good. Yeah. Okay. Now let's go with green. Excuse me. Sorry, I just drank some pop, so kind of gassy. I'm going to drop that there. And make sure to always hold shift when you're selecting, so it selects all of them. And if you make a mistake, just hit control and go over where your mistake is, and it'll get rid of that mistake. So drop green on. And let's just check, did this work nice? No, I had this selected. So if you ever get this problem where these are selected, just select those and then drop a red on. And now it's deciding to be all funny with me. Okay. We'll go back and fix the red in a minute. And then let's do yellow now. Oh, we can, wait, for time's sake. Oh, wait, never mind, sorry. Where did I put the green over the reds? Okay, we can just delete the green off there. And delete the green off there. And delete the green off there. Nope. My bad. I apologize, people, for my mistakes. I keep making these. I don't like making mistakes. I was planning to do this without making mistakes, but oh well. And now you just select the yellows. And then keep selecting. And then drop it on. Check, make sure it's all good. Yep. So the red's the only one that messed up so far. Last time I did this, I had one mess up, and I think it was the blue. Blue got, I think the green got on the blue. Mr. Green touched Mr. Blue. Oh no. And yeah, I know this is kind of boring to watch. I might cut this me doing this out, and yeah, just make this video. It's already gone on for 12 minutes now, and I don't think you guys want to sit through a 12-minute video of me talking about religion and coloring a cube. Okay, make sure that's all right. Yep. Now the last one's white. Now if this is just going to be a standard image, we don't actually have to finish white, and I don't think we're gonna. I'm just gonna go to green. And then select these cubes, make it edit, or select these, and then make them red. And then check. Okay, so now every color's fine on this thing. Yep. Now we have the basic Rubik's cube. So it looks like a Rubik's cube now, but it could look better. So now we're going to drop a floor onto this. So now that we have a place for the Rubik's cube to lay on, and then we're going to make a light. And I'm just going to fold this all up. Fold all. And what's actually cool is I can actually, what is it called? If I were to select every one of these, I can just go connect and delete and make one. But I don't have time for that. Okay. I'm going to position the lights where you think look nice. So this one that looks good there. And you're going to want to go to light. You want to go to shadow. And turn the shadow map to soft, so it casts a shadow upon. And now that looks really cool, but we can't see the other side that we colored. So you're going to want to copy this by control and bringing it down. And now the light's super bright, but we still can't see the other side. So if we move the light to the other side, and then bada bing, bada boom, we got our nice looking Rubik's Cube there. And then you can, go into renders, add your effects and stuff. I will add global illumination for the final picture, so you guys can see it. It's just going to take too long to render with this. So yeah, that's how you make a basic Rubik's Cube. I haven't found a way to make it move yet. The second I do, I will upload a video about that. And if any of you guys have an idea on how to do it, then I will gladly take your advice. And yeah, I'll even let you upload it if you wish. So, yeah, there's the Rubik's Cube. Looking all nice and everything. Anyways, yeah, I'm Shizno725. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See ya!